Just another react.
Hey guys, okay, no, look like I'm on Disney Channel. Let me lock in. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you how to achieve natural looking curls using a chopstick wand. So we're going to start off by taking a small section, about this big. To make a tight flat curl, you want to make sure that you keep the hair flat like that around the barrel of the wand, and keep also the hair very close together. That's gonna help make the curl short and also very tight. And then once you get to the end, you're gonna twist up towards your head. So get a little closer. I'm gonna hold it for maybe about 5 seconds, not even. Let it sit on there. Now you have a tight, flat curl. So that's usually what I do to curl my hair. Now I'm gonna show you guys a different type of curl. So if you don't keep the hair flat to the wand and you just kind of twist it around, it's gonna create more of like a ramen noodle type of curl. I don't know what you would call that, but it's just gonna come out really wavy and not flat. This usually doesn't look super natural, but I do tend to kind of mix it up between my hair as I am curling it to kind of just give different type of like textures throughout it. It also makes it a little bit longer. So see, this one is more like wavy and this one is definitely giving more natural tight curl. So it's just up to you on what kind of look you're going for and how short or long you want your hair to be. Okay, so also another tip is when you are curling your hair, the more smaller sections that you take, the more fuller your hair will look. If you're gonna take bigger chunks of your hair, it's gonna make your curls come out longer, and it's gonna also make your curls not be as voluminous. So I would suggest, if you're really going for a fuller look, to take as small a sections as you can. It is gonna be a little bit of a longer process if you're new to this and you've never used a curling wand or even a chopstick wand. So take your time with it. Be careful, you can burn yourself with this. I have burned myself plenty of times, so just take it slow, no rush. Again, I'm just keeping it kind of flat to my head. Sometimes when I get to the end, I get a little bit lazy and I just kind of twist it around. That's why I say like I kind of mix it up between the both of them. Since I also did take a smaller section, you don't have to hold it on there for as long. So I would say maybe like 3 to 5 seconds at that, but don't want to keep it on there too long and have your hair break off like that, girl. See how short and tight? Ooh, I just love curly hair. I love how it looks, and a lot of you were commenting asking, is this my natural hair? I don't have naturally curly hair. I have straight to like wavy-ish hair. So this is how I achieve that look. I will say though that they will drop probably by like tomorrow morning. So I do like to usually make them a little bit tighter at night, so in the morning I can just separate them and or touch them up and go with the ever hairstyle I'm going for. They also sometimes with the wands, they usually will come with a glove. It does get in the way sometimes when you're trying to part your hair, but I would highly recommend using that. And also wearing long sleeves. If you've never used this before, I started off with using long sleeves because sometimes I would tap my arm, or just when you're moving around, accidents can happen. So that will just prevent you from getting burnt. It's giving very much George Washington, but trust the process, y'all. I know it look crazy, but it's gonna look cute. Another tip is that if you get all these loose strands at the end, you can either wait till the end or you can go back in and kind of just like recurl them. So I'm gonna show you guys a front section, and I'm curling away from my face and also keeping it flat to the barrel. So the way you're gonna keep it as close to your scalp as possible is once you get to the end, to twist it down. Like your hand, you're gonna twist it so that it gets as close to the root or to your scalp as possible. Just be very careful. You can see it kind of like looks like it's coming up top of my head. Again, it's okay if you have these little pieces. We're gonna go and fix them at the end. I feel like sometimes when the curls aren't completely perfect, it helps give it that more like natural look. Because sometimes I do see like people with curly hair, sometimes their curls aren't perfect. So I just feel like having some that are looking a little bit different helps make it look the most natural. Oh no. So this is the finished look. Now if you guys are gonna style it, a tip I would give you to give it more of a fuller look is to separate the curls throughout your hair to give your hair a more voluminous look. But if you are gonna be like me, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and style my hair. I'm gonna just leave it as is, not separate any of the curls, put on a hair bonnet, and wake up tomorrow and style them. Probably refresh a little bit of the curls because they're not gonna look just like this in the morning. So if you guys want to see what hairstyle I make with this look, make sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for my next video. Bye guys.
Put me in the booth. I'm talking about dark blue, perfume, go, go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold